I, JJW Voice, back with another adventure from our intrepid heroes in the primordial space of the Chaos Elemental. Doo-doo-doo.
I'm a scared little boy.
You're a scared little
Huh.
boy?
Yeah, I mean, it's got fire, it's got water, it's got lightning. Who the hell else knows what it is? You might have all of them. It's like a huge twister.
Alright, so who wants to fill everyone in on what happened?
But let's see, I continued my quest to raid, or tame a Triceratops. We killed some T-Rexes, and then we got Gilgamesh to roam around in circles for a couple of hours.
Yeah. You guys
12 hours.
you guys tried to outsmart him. Instead, you just got him to trust you, and that was it. Cause he's smart enough to know what time of day it is. All right. Shoot.
He might be smart enough for that, but he is not a wise man.
He is not wise, not at all. He's a very strong man. Strong man, very strong man.
Have I emphasized the fact that he is strong?
He's a strong man. All right.
I don't think he's ever even looked. Oh wait, no, he looked at the map once.
Yeah. He did not notice. He noticed that it was not shiny. I will tell you that. He noticed it wasn't shiny, guys.
Told him that the shine got washed off when
He's incredibly
fell in the
gullible,
water.
guys. He's incredibly gullible.
And he still does not know magic exists, even though we've been flinging it for the last couple of days.
His perception's terrible, okay?
Magic? What's that? I don't know.
Amazing. You guys just cheer me on, and these guys just fall over.
Oh,
that's the sigh I'm looking for. It's like, you poor simple man.
one of these days he's gonna get himself in deep dark.
Okay, so you guys got, like, follow. He was walking around in circles, and then you guys woke up the next day, and what happened?
A storm came.
Oh, we were in a ravine.
Well, we got to a ravine, basically.
Yeah, a storm happened. With hail and rain and fire, lightning,
Yeah, everything.
all sorts of
Does
other.
it look like we're safe from the elements? Like, will it rain into this ravine, or should we find a way to cover it?
Well, the ravine, is pretty steep. It is about 120 feet down from, like, your own estimates looking down.
And it's into the side of a hill, right?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so,
Does anybody else?
what's
What was that, Oscar?
I was asking, does anybody else have a tent?
Have a tent?
Yes, a tent.
Sorry, you literally cut in and out on that last word. It's tent, though, from what I can get.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Tent.
I don't think I do. Sorry.
Inventory.
You know, I guess I've never thought about packing one.
Well, judging by, like, I mean, most of the time you just sleep on your bedroll or you set up a bunch of candles and just, like, weather the storm, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have to get my candles and incense out. I'm going to find a good tree to sit under that looks like it's going to protect me a little bit.
And I'm going to set up my tent.
Okay.
In the ravine.
In the ravine.
In the.
If I blow away, you might want to get farther down in there.
Well, careful. Like the first part, like it's fine, but like 120 feet down, is that's pretty much a cliff at that point.
Too dark to see, really, but. Oh, cliff.
But
Hmm?
it's stable where we're at. I mean, you said we made it in the ravine. Assume there's over.
Right. But it's not like just a gust of wind. Remember, it was things falling from the sky.
Well, yeah, but I'm hoping that the ravine will help with most of it.
Okay.
And for the rest, I have a tent. Look, it's either that or I take that shit straight to the dome.
All right. So,
Can I put the electromace into the ground next to me to work as a lightning rod in case something does hit? Or even tie it to my spear?
yeah, I don't see why you couldn't try that. But I mean, like, wait, so you're gonna use it? So you're using it as a lightning rod. But how are you using it as a lightning rod? Just to clarify.
Stick it in the
this?
ground.
Okay, so it is grounded.
I'm gonna have Gilgamesh push my 2 maces into the ground. Because I know he's a big, strong.
So what, you call him over?
Yeah, I'm gonna call him over and have him, like, shove the maces in next to, the thing that hit.
I mean, he looks at you inquisitively, but then shrugs and just does it.
It'll keep. I explained to him the principles behind what a lightning is.
Before I start the ritual, I guess.
I hope I get
curious
past.
about the cliff.
Oh, sorry, Van.
So Gilgamesh, doesn't stop. Like after he sees to you guys, he's just like, adventure awaits, and kind of just continues down, like not down the ravine, but like he finds a way around the ravine. And he's moving. This guy
Well,
doesn't
if
like
he
to
wants
stay
to
in one
die.
place.
Well, if he wants to die, he can.
Would I know if we'll die if we keep going?
Like, I mean, like Gilgamesh versus you guys, like you guys, there is like, I mean, falling 120 feet is dangerous. Just to be clear on this, that's 12d6 if you hit the ground without like any cushion.
Wow.
So
That's more help than even I have, and I've gotten pretty much perfect.
so essentially, yeah, it's dangerous.
Well, let's see. Let's see his rolls for deck to not slip.
Let's do it.
So I'm going to go down the ravine and look at that cliff.
It's gonna roll in that one.
I have dark vision, and
Let me
By the way, Guardian, I really like that comic that.
what?
The Druids Are Wild comic.
Oh yeah.
Bid.
Those are just the top 2 in my D&D folder. I was sending something to Joe, and I was like, these would be good.
If only I had taken the shatter spell, I could have shattered some of the rock oxide that would have jammed down into the brick that give us better.
I'm sorry.
He made it
Like,
a
none
third
of that
the
message
way.
got through.
Hmm?
None of your message got through, Hoster.
Oh, I was saying, if I
Yeah,
had
you wanted
thought
to take
about it,
shatter?
I would have. Yeah, if I had thought about it, I would have taken shatter and used my tent as like overhang. like for over our heads and then caused a slight rock fall to just give us shelter.
Yeah, I see.
He on the last third of his way around the ravine, he falls and he's like clinging onto the edge,
Oh dear.
and he pulled himself back up.
Okay.
So,
Can I go down
he's
the
better
ravine?
he's better at strength than he is on footing, so that's why he fell and he just pulls himself back up.
Yeah, well, let's hope he takes that as a sign, so to say.
Hey, Joe.
What's up?
Because I'm not going to kill myself on his behalf.
Oh, you're fine. You guys don't have to chase this guy. I'm trying to make that very clear. Anyway.
Can I go down this ravine?
Huh?
Can I go down this ravine?
You can use your acrobatics to climb down, if that's what you want to try to do.
I do.
Okay.
Join him in the storm.
That is,
On your way down. So you yeah. You manage to cling on with one hand. You need to use strength in order to pull yourself back up to a decent footing that you can climb back.
actually, I'll just yell, I'm good, and can I look down there? I have dark vision.
Yeah, you can look down there. Dark vision. What is the? I forget. Is that 30 feet?
60 feet, I believe.
60 feet.
In fact, can I just use light on one of my ball bearings and drop it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Light is your it's a feat that you have, right? Or is that a?
Yeah, it lets me use that cantrip. And do you want me to make a strength save just to hold on here for a minute?
Yep. Because you lost your footing. Yeah.
18.
Nice. Yeah, you're stable. You almost fell. You were swinging there for a moment, and you pulled yourself up after dropping the beat.
And you guys did hear like an echoing Guardian voice yell, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. How far down does it look like it went?
So you made it about 40 feet down. So there's still...
Oh,
I just
I'm
wanna
not at the
stress that-
cliff yet? Is that what you mean?
Huh?
I'm not at the cliff yet, or I went down the cliff 40 feet?
You went down the cliff 40 feet.
Okay. Is there anything interesting down here, or is it just kind of a...
You notice, you notice, gems kind of juttering out. That's what you're kind of stepping on, some of these. You're also noticing, ice. Ice, randomly in places. You're also noticing, holes. The thing that kind of knocked you, and made you lose your footing was actually, a hole where air kind of just shoots through the ground and just kind of tunnels through, and it blew your footing off, and you were able to hold on. You also see fungi all over the place. So yeah,
I definitely want to investigate the gyms to see if there's a reason that they'd be down here
sure.
before I do anything else. And investigation takes a minute, so if you guys want to do something else.
My character's making his morning tea because he had to.
It's a 6.
Yeah, and keep him on the storm is going to be upon you guys in an hour. That's how that I think we were saying it's going to be a couple of hours, but then you guys were traveling into the forest, so it's probably going to be an hour before it shows up. It's you guys are going to get with the early levels, the light stuff before the heavy stuff hits.
My tea is not great.
Your tea is not great. It tastes bitter.
That's an ill omen.
Having great rolls just like last week.
I go ahead and yell down to Gardrum that he might want to come back up. I just got an ill omen.
Gardner's going to continue.
Okay. So roll another acrobatics.
I'm not going. Oh, you mean to go back down? Go farther down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna. And JJ, I'm just gonna egg port my way through this team.
Okay. That one you wait, so let's go. Yeah, Gardrum is able to make it down 40 more feet. So there's 30 more feet. He can see the ground. At this point, air pushing through this space is deafening, so you won't be able to hear anyone at the top.
Oh. Are there any like gems on the wall that I can pick up while I'm going down? Or are they just on the ground?
So how was your investigation? It's 6?
It was a 6, but I was trying to see if there were a reason that they were here, like a dragon or something like that.
So from what you understand, like you probably think that like these are just deposits from the heralds fighting each other. And that's probably your best understanding. It's completely wrong, but I'm not gonna say but your character comes to some sort of conclusion. Yes.
Okay,
Or
so I'm gonna
it's
ask,
just undetermined.
So
I'm gonna ask Lewin for some help in keeping me stable, but I'm going to go out to where Gardrum climbs down and tie the rope around my waist and lower it down into the pit for whenever he's able to get back.
okay, I believe
we have 55 feet left on.
it's about like I'm trying to like when we tied it down. It was I believe it's sleight of hand. I believe.
It's sleight of hand to tie.
Lewin would. Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Lewin is totally willing to help. He would also mention that he's just learned to fly. So he could maybe try and fly down if that's helpful.
He can fly, he can fly, he can fly, he can fly, he can fly.
Well,
Or he could try to cast out on you, Narastus, if you'd want.
actually,
What about your
down
horse?
there.
What about your
I can
horse
lift
and
it.
Sally who can't fly?
Mm.
Well, I'd leave them with Lewin. But it would be better to cast it on me if we were going to cast it, but are you sure you want to use that spell?
I just couldn't help but picture the idea of Sir Jeffrey flying around.
That would be
Go
awesome.
get him, boy.
I'll be back up in a minute and I'll bring whatever I find.
You
Don't
guys
worry
can't.
about it.
You guys can't hear him. It's literally that loud down there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that-
He
quick
does
question.
say. He does say. It's just you can't hear him.
And so JJW, does it seem like we need to go down into the ravine in order to get cover from the storm that's coming? I just to get a clearer idea.
Well,
I was just exploring.
I mean, so what? If we remembered it correctly, we had like water falling in the distance, rocks falling in the distance, and like heavy winds creating like a sandstorm, and then like lightning. Basically, that was all.
This
the
will be
things
a
happening.
dangerous area to be.
So
I guess out of game, this would be a dangerous area to be with things falling because this is just a straight downhill thing.
Right.
And anytime we're down there, things are just going to fall directly on us.
Okay. So maybe the idea is, yeah, some of us explore it, and then we come back up and try and combat this storm up on top of the ravine. Is that what we're thinking?
You guys are gonna fight a storm?
I don't know.
I'm
Or
gonna
take
go out.
cover.
I am
gonna
going to
shoot
fight the
things
storm. I have my candles all set up right outside the cave. I just got distracted.
oh, here, let me roll for that. I'm curious. It's a 50-50 shot, so let's see what happens. Your candles have been put out.
Aww.
It was a 50-50 shot. I went below 10, okay?
Okay, that's another ill omen. I'm not feeling super good about this guy.
They're
I
candles.
think
I can't
once
talk to you
Gardner-
guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you literally
It's
can't
fine.
talk. He went too far, guys.
I'm gonna look over to Lewin and Fade. It's like I think it'd be smart that when Gardrum gets back up here, we tie like the rope.
So so what is so you guys tied the rope and you guys are throwing it down, right?
Yeah, we're just waiting for Gardrum to get back up.
Okay, so that rope is kind of just moving all over the place because the like basically like at the bottom it's being pushed every which way because the air current down there and then the air
It
current
doesn't
coming
even
from the
go
side.
halfway down either.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. That is perfectly fine. I mean, he
Yeah.
made the decision to go down there. I'm just offering what assistance I can.
I got it, guys. Cast prestidigitation and just like make the rope look longer. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That'd be a terrible idea, guys. Don't kill your party member.
Minor illusion. And
So,
it's not killing PC killing if they kill themselves.
all right. So, what is Fane doing right now? Fane?
How far down is it?
It's 120 feet down. By the way, can you also roll? Can everyone roll a perception check?
Mhm.
I have been waiting for that.
Not my strongest. But...
Okay, it's not a 1. It's a 3, but still.
Oh, no, I rolled
I didn't mean
one.
to roll again. I did not. The 22
Oh, no,
is not a thing.
I don't see shit.
Okay.
I see everything.
Gerald, can I just
You
take a pen for the
you
rest
do
of
in
the
fact
night?
see everything. I see that. Okay.
I got a
so,
14.
Not enough to see this. You're starting to, but everyone can see this part. Everyone can see that lightning is starting to like hit the ground, like closer. Like basically the distance between the thunder sounds and the lightning are getting closer. Like when the lightning hits, and then when the sound gets to you, it's getting closer in distance. For those things that occur. You're also it's starting to rain. That is going to be an issue. And the last thing is that the people who rolled 22 see something kind of being blown around by the heavy winds, and it's shimmering. It's shining.
Hey, my 22 was an accidental roll.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, mine's a 10.
All right, Fane. Yep. You see a shiny thing kind of being blown around in the air. And it's basically kind of like being like moved close to the ravine and then dropping and then being blown up to the ravine and being blown in the opposite direction on the other side of the ravine. Fun.
I'm gonna fly my bird as high as it can go to get a better view of it.
Okay.
Okay, go, Daddy.
Is that
I'm gonna
another
call over.
perception?
Well, I mean, this bird is flying, right? So now the bird needs to be able to work against the air that's being blown around. So it needs some sort of flight check.
And then gets hit by a rock.
Well, lightning is actually the issue right now. Can you not have? We can't have sound like that, buddy. We can't do that. We can't
I think
do Mario sounds.
acrobatics would work.
Can't do Mario sounds, buddy. Can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah, you want to say hi, Lucas?
Hi, I play
Hi.
Hi.
Mario. Play Mario.
Oh, cool. You playing Mario? That's awesome.
I cowboy.
You gonna get that moon?
Yeah, water.
No, you already fell in the water though. So for flight, I'm gonna need you because it's basically using it's kind of like a climb almost. So I'm gonna say the bird's strength. So we need.
Oh, strength check.
So we're gonna need the owl's strength check. Let me get D&D owl stats. Okay. You get a -4 to your strength because it's a 3.
That would be a -3.
Oh, no, that's not even right. So 6. Am I rolling with disadvantage at this point since there's unfavorable conditions?
Yep.
Real quick, I'm gonna go back over to the tent, grab Sally, make
Nope,
sure
you're right. It is a
good and brave
-4.
against my body, and bring Sir Jeffrey over to help assist me in case when Gardrum latches onto the rope, if he's able to, I don't fall forward into the ravine.
Lewin would help too, for sure.
You guys have to yell in order to hear each other at this point.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go ahead and just drop down the rest of the way. I feel like I've been on this wall for a while.
You have been on this wall for a while. Okay. You're gonna try to do a controlled fall. You're gonna just
So
try
it's
to
about 30 feet. I'm gonna try to slide off the wall a little bit, but I mean, if not,
roll an acrobatics for landing. See if you can land better.
no, it's an 11.
Yeah, so that's 3d6.
You want me to roll it?
Actually, it was 40 feet, so it's 4d6. Fine. Yep. It died again? Well,
13 damage.
should've been charging, buddy. Charging.
Gotta let those things charge.
Huh? This isn't plugged into anything. See, it's just nothing. It's plugged in. It has to be plugged into a wall. Okay? You want to take it downstairs and charge it? Maybe there's a good charger downstairs, okay? Okay? I love you. Alright. So, yeah, no, you just land prone on the ground. Yeah.
At least it wasn't my ankles.
Yeah. And you know, you're kind of all scratched up, and you may have a few cuts here and there from falling.
Your poor knees.
I would like to give myself a fever and heal them with what's it called? Second wind. Yeah.
You would like to give yourself a fever. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can give yourself a fever unless you have like some sort of like disease like at the ready, and that takes time. I would say, I mean, you could be like, you could try to
I'm not
train
even
yourself.
gonna use it.
You could try training yourself in the elements and probably get hurt in the process.
True.
We could also cast a firebolt at you. Hurt a bit.
If you can see
You guys
me.
aren't even here. You guys don't even know what's happening right now. I mean, like that's gonna be like, oh man, he went down there. Maybe he needs a light. Maybe he needs help. Let's shoot fireballs down into the ravine and hope that helps him. What?
There is a little bit of light from the ball bearing that I dropped.
It's true.
Fireball is good in every situation.
I am the perfect distance.
All right. So yeah. So you when you're down there, you can see that like the ravine kind of goes like almost like a tunnel in both directions. You feel like the air is moving in one direction though. Like when you look in the direction that because basically if we were looking at the ravine and there's left and right, if you look to the left, which is the direction that Gilgamesh went when he went around, it looks a little bit darker, but it feels like the air is coming from behind you on the right, and it's just blowing heavily in that direction.
I'm gonna go to the right.
Okay.
At first, I'm gonna see if there's any like gems or anything to pick up because I know I did see some of those sparkling. And although they didn't hear it, I yelled out, "I'll bring back up whatever I find."
Okay.
Do you want me to perception or investigation for that?
Yeah, you're gonna want to do perception for that.
Another one.
Yeah, it just looks like everything's just firmly down there.
There's
I mean,
rock.
it feels like the path is getting thinner. It's getting a little bit less roomy, and the air is getting a little bit more concentrated. You feel like if you went any further, you'd feel your body like actually start to push forward. If you were to go any further at this point.
Hey, can I try to be a blade in the wind?
You could.
And then I would like to hold my sword out and try to be a blade in the wind. Like
Okay.
turn my body to the side and everything.
Oh my god. Gardrum, I knew him well. He's a great friend, a valuable asset.
What kind of role would it be?
So, what are you trying to accomplish exactly? I just want to be very clear on this before I do anything, because I don't want to set.
Anything further up?
So you want to press forward basically with your blade out. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this is gonna be like strength, because you're holding a blade.
Yep.
That's kind of dangerous, especially with heavy winds.
It's just straight strength roll.
Meanwhile, above, you're starting to see lightning kind of hit the ground now, like nearby you. Those
Oh
sounds
yeah,
are
that's a
now-
2.
And you're starting to see like basically, even though there was like a sandstorm coming, keep in mind there's trees kind of like dissipating it, so it's not going to be as strong, but nonetheless, puffs of like dirt are kind of like shooting in like into the forest, and also you're seeing like what was it, rocks and molten rocks falling from the sky. It's you bet like whatever Gardrum does next is you're probably gonna be you should be prepping at this point to deal with these things or make a decision and do something about your situation before it gets any worse for you guys.
Wait, for us?
Yep.
Well, I mean, we're already about as prepared as we can be.
Right. You're probably not going to have to worry about the heavy winds. You're probably going to have to worry about falling rocks, lightning, and heavy drops of like currents of water that just drop out of the sky.
Water,
So-
lightning, rocks. Got it.
So yeah. All right. So we're back to Gardrum, who how'd you do with your strength roll? Whew, okay. So as you're holding your blade and you're moving forward, the blade like as soon as it catches just the wrong way in the air, it like slams into the wall and shatters. Guard room. You're muted.
Oh no. My sword.
Yeah.
Can I even pick up the pieces with how far into this I am?
I mean, air's blowing all over the place. You're gonna need to have a decent sleight of hand in order to grab everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that and run back out.
Like imagine like you're in like one of those giant like air containers
19.
and you're like grabbing like money in those things, you know.
First good roll of the night. I was gonna be like actually upset. I got another bad one.
You're able to grab every piece, even though they're flying around.
Amazing. Thank you, Joe.
I worriedly look up at Lou, and it's like, we might need to use that fly spell. I'm kidding. It's getting pretty bad.
Yes. I think you're right, Naras. All right. I'll get prepared.
Since it takes like a minute for that, can I fly up there?
What is like what is your fly speed and all that stuff?
30.
30?
I don't know if it went up based off of my movement. I should check that.
Double check. You also get an action surge, so
Yeah, but doesn't he have to use strength against the wind?
he will. Yeah.
Or it'll just blow me up.
I'm not sure if that's better.
It is, man, it is down in there. Yeah, it's always 30 feet.
All right.
But I mean, I can dash, and I can actually double dash because
Okay.
I'm a monk.
Keep in mind, like if you try to fly, you're in an enclosed space, and air is blowing in one direction, and the way that you fly is a certain way of flying.
You're right. I should just go through the other tunnel.
I was just like, oh shit, like the air.
This is Argrim isn't that dumb, and he doesn't know about the wings,
He
so
doesn't know. So, one more strength check. This one's going to be with disadvantage because you're going further in. Everyone else, I need.
But the wind is to my back this time, isn't it?
Hmm?
Isn't the wind to my back now?
Yeah, it has been at your back.
No, I mean I'm going into the other tunnel, so isn't the wind like going into that tunnel?
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah.
So it'd be a deck save not to fall over.
It would be. So you're going where the air is
Alright.
taking you now, right?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, go ahead.
it's a 1.
Jesus Christ, man. You feel the air
I'm
take.
sorry, guys.
You
The
feel the-
omen said don't go.
Do I have the fly spell cast
So
on me
so
yet?
so if we were to see this from like a
If you want me to, I will.
television camera, we're just gonna see this, okay? We're just gonna see Gardrim move, like his feet start to slide forward, and he just gets pulled deeper into the ravine and into pitch darkness. You can't see where he went. Okay, we're gonna cut back to everybody else. We need everyone else to be making like dexterity saves to dodge like these things that are falling from the sky and all that stuff. Unless you have fortified something that can withstand some of the stuff that's falling.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and blow a spell slot summon cast on and tell it to annihilate anything that comes within range of me and my friends, including falling rock.
So wait, I don't know. I know that you're telling something to protect you guys. What did you cast?
summon shadow spawn.
Okay.
They're incorporeal beings. So
Okay.
it is a medium monstrosity.
So, do you have the stats for these creatures?
One second. Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a strength of 13, a dex of 16, a con of 15, an int of 4, but it follows my every command. A wisdom of 10, a charisma of 16.
Okay. By the way, so with the owl trying that was trying to catch the obviously it got blown away. The gold sheet that you were looking at kind of moves further to the left. Like the current that is happening below. It's kind of like going down, being blown back up, then moving further to the left. If Fane's interested in what's happening with
Just
that.
like that, Fane abandoned place.
Oh,
Okay.
I figured the bird got struck by lightning.
One
Mm,
more thing, JJ.
Yeah.
It understands the languages that I speak, so I'm going to look over at Lewin and say, I'm going to give you control of him while I'm down in the pit looking for Gardrum.
Okay.
Talk to it in Elvish.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll do that. Lewin says nervously.
All right.
Oh, and another thing, JJ. This thing has a dark vision of 120 feet, so
Nice. You're back.
it'll see any fucking falling rock.
I can't eat this right now because I'm talking. Marshmallows would be bad right now. But thank you. I got peeps, guys. I got peeps.
Oh, awesome.
All right. So so you're climbing down, Neurasis?
I'm flying down.
Flying
Once
down,
Lewin
okay.
has to fly on.
All right.
Because I'm casting fly on you, right?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Because I noticed you're not really the strongest person. You might have some trouble lifting guard.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So Lewin would just
Should
kind of
I
touch your arm.
should I
and-
mention now or later that the how long the spell lasts?
Oh, the shadow spawn?
The fly spell.
I don't know.
So
How
it's,
long does it last?
it's 10 minutes. 60 meters is the flying speed.
And I would consider this difficult terrain, so you can move safely at half speed with magical flying instead of like winged flying.
Daddy, hard dog game.
Huh?
A hard.
Yeah, they're playing a game with me.
Daddy, my game is hard.
Your game is hard.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Yeah, well, right now they're dealing with weather. It's pretty hard too, buddy.
Daddy, buddy.
Huh?
I got two buddies.
2 bunnies?
See?
Nice.
You want the headphones?
Oh, what do you have?
Yeah, I got headphones. Now you got headphones. We can hear what they're saying. See?
Hi.
Hello.
Daddy, real game.
We're all playing games, right?
Can you hear 'em? We're gonna buy a better headset soon.
Daddy, eat my yummy.
Did he want?
Yeah.
Daddy ate my yummy. So, yeah, you go ahead and you can fly down without any issue.
I'm not doing it safely, by the way. I'm pressed for time.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to roll. And this would be I would probably say Dex. Yeah, since you're maneuvering your body down as you're flying down.
You'd say Dex?
Yeah.
Um,
You could also try a nature check if you want to try that too.
yes, I want to do that.
Daddy,
That's a 12.
Daddy, play Bobbutt. Daddy, play Bobbutt.
What? Robots? Yeah. So, you don't know why necessarily everything is happening, but you can get a sense for why, like you can get a sense for, how the current is put together, and you're able to feel yourself, feel your way down, safely past, all the like wind tunnels that are kind of, spread out across the ground as you go down
Okay.
it.
So I'm able to make my way safely.
Yes.
Good speed.
Yes.
Well, then I'm going to go down and immediately start looking for guard room. I do have vision 6.
Okay. You find his bead that he dropped, like rolling around, on the ground. That's
Does it
lit
still
up.
have like?
Daddy, eat help.
How
I'm
long
going
does
to
it?
pick that up.
Okay.
I'll find out how long it lasts for. I think it's an hour.
Yeah.
Eat
No, don't leave. No.
Yep, 1 hour.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use that.
Yeah, I'll eat this one. Okay, I'll eat this one. Okay.
And it's a soft blue light.
I'm going to yell literally as loud as I can for guard room to come back. It's getting really bad.
My
Cut to
passive perception is like 17.
We're gonna cut to Gardrum, who's literally like free falling horizontally with this air.
Shit.
Yeah. Shit. I need you to
Eat word.
roll another dexterity
Eat
check,
what?
because yeah, something's about to happen.
Check or save?
It's gonna
Actually,
be a
it's the
dexterity.
same,
Yeah,
so.
it's the same.
You still want me and Lewin to roll?
Yeah.
22.
You guys need to keep rolling. Roll 2 more
Ah.
dexterity saves for the
Okay.
rocks and lightning guys.
Oh, guard room.
I'm kicking my sandals off and really getting my feet in there. It's a 22.
Okay. So, are you trying to fight the current? Or are you following the current at this
no.
point?
I'm letting it take me.
Okay.
I'll fight it on the way back.
So, yeah.
But I'm trying to slow it so I can see where I'm going.
So, it's getting tighter and tighter, but like enough room just for your body. And
The very small guard room.
yeah. So essentially, you're gonna hit another pocket of air, and it's gonna shoot you straight up.
Sweet.
Yeah. And that happens really, really fast. You're able to not hit the other side upon the change of direction.
Nice.
And you're shooting straight up. What? What? Talk to you?
Oh.
Your cell phone? Talk to you and your phone? You want them to talk to you? Okay.
Oh,
Hey. You want to help? Okay. Well, Guardrum is slowly flying up into the air. Can you tell him what happens next? He's flying up like super high above everyone else. I need people who are above ground rolling a perception check to see if they see him.
okay.
I eat one. Eat one.
Nice. Nice.
I think I
Okay.
definitely see him.
Okay. Lucas.
Huh?
They rolled a 20 and a 24. That's really high.
Yeah, I know.
Did they see Gardrum being blown up into the sky?
Yeah, a plane.
Yeah.
Plane.
Ooh, you think it's a plane?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's already
It's a bird.
Do I see this, JJ?
You're underground. You can't see anything.
While I have this amazing view,
As like
So I
'cause-
can't see anything with the 60 feet of dark vision?
no, because he got like literally like he was moving at a rate of like 30 feet per every like
40
5.
feet.
Yeah. He's moving at like 30 feet per. I don't know, like probably
Six-
per
it-
per 30 minutes. I don't know. So that's like how many per mile per hour? It's like 60, 60 miles per hour.
Wow.
So
I think there's some problems with your math,
my
but you know
brain
it's
is not
close enough.
working.
Also, my movement speed is 40.
No. I said 30 minutes. So it was like if I times it, it's an hour. So it was 30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's 60.
So what my character is going to do at this point is he's going to move forward. And considering that Gardrum is very
Which tunnel?
dangerous, but he's not very strong, I'm going to assume he went down the tunnel that pushed him down.
I mean, you
As
see
soon as I
like
feel that wind in my back.
you probably here roll a perception check just to be sure. I just like this just so I can give a little bit more evidence of this.
Okay, if you tell me to roll another perception, just don't assume that I fail it. Because that's a 3. That's a strong 3, though.
Yeah. Here's what happens. Okay, this is gonna still work in your favor. You look at the bead that you saw on the ground, and it blows out of your hand in that direction, and you take it as a sign.
Ah, finally, a good omen.
I don't know if it's good.
So while I'm up in the air, can I try to see like either what's going on with the storm or maybe like the other entrance where the air was going in?
Sure, if you want, roll a perception check.
And then I'll worry about landing. That is not what it shows on the die, but okay, it's an 11.
Mhm. So it is 11.
Yeah.
Don't eat the peeps, cat. Bad.
The die would have been a 21, but D&D Beyond says 11.
Well, you know, there's interference, Gardrum. There's interference on the table.
Yeah. My mouse was in the way.
Of course. That's weird. So what you see is like, I mean, like exponentially as you're looking around, you're getting higher and higher because this current is like a giant jet stream shooting up. And what you see is essentially it looks like this ravine kind of follows all the way over to the direction of the ice wall. and you see the ice wall has moved. Actually, it's no longer there.
I'm just kind of like sitting cross-legged while soaring through the air, hand on my chin, like, what could this mean?
Well, you okay? Come here. You rolled a perception of 11. So you don't see this, but it might be fun for everyone else to think about what is happening with you. Like the storm clouds are around you a little bit, and you see and basically behind you, there's a flash of light, and you see some blue eyes looking out from the inside of the clouds. You don't see it, but basically visually that's what's happening. Fun.
Was I able to pick up any gems while I was in there, or moss?
While you were falling,
No, after I got to the ground, I asked if I could, but then I decided to go through the
I
tunnel
thought you
that
did like an
against-
investigation, and you weren't.
I did
you
that
weren't
while I was still on the
terribly-
wall.
I'm gonna say no, but you
It's
can
okay.
always check to see if rocks are flying up faster than you are. You can try to catch any of them flying up.
No, I'm good. That's pretty out there. I will try to
Yeah.
avoid any.
Plus, I think you were a little bit more concerned about gathering the shards of your sword.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is so true.
Can I control the size of my familiar?
To an extent. You can make it like a large version of its breed, like the largest that it can be, or the smallest that it can be.
I was thinking
So-
of just making a giant spider.
Giant spider.
I have seen that as a thing.
And just use it to climb into the ravine.
Well, actually,
Oh,
I think
not
when
that
they
big.
depict a spider, in Baldur's Gate, it's about the size of like a wolf.
All dog.
basically. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just riding the current.
Okay.
I'm in free
You're
fall.
speeding up as you move further and further down, and I need you to roll a dexterity save to maneuver with advantage since it's magical. And you're gonna be flying straight up soon.
What about the to not get stuck? He's much bigger than me.
That is true.
I am
Shit.
Diak.
That's not gonna be advantage. Then it's just gonna be a flat roll, actually.
Well, that's a nat 20. So due to my
Boom!
-1.
There
He's
you
like,
go.
he's like, it's a good old man, and he's just like, he turns sideways and
It's
like
a
goes through it.
The ball's rolling up.
The ball is rolling up. So yeah, you just turn
It's the
sideways
with the
and
fly spell.
yeah.
You're just soaring.
So yeah, no, you start flying straight up, and next thing you know, you're above ground again, and you can see Gardrum in the distance. He's way closer to you than everybody else.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over to him and yell at him, "We have to get back down!"
Oh,
Are you next to me?
oh, that's
Yeah.
right. When you say that and yell that, you can Gardrum will be barely able to hear him. He probably should be able to hear
Okay.
him mostly.
Scratch that. In the brain.
The ice wall is gone.
In
Go
the brain.
Go ahead, that's fine.
I'm doing it in the brain.
In
his
the brain. In his brain.
You have to go down.
Right.
I am behind you.
As soon as that message is received, more lightning hits the ground, and the flash reveals the eyes again, and that would be, I would say, pretty easily seen by Neurostis.
I flip it off.
Do I see it this time?
Well, you're probably looking down this entire time. So I'm
My
gonna say
passive
no.
is 17.
Oh, wait, you're talking about passive?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see.
Sweet. Yeah, the ice wall's gone.
We have to get down, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm headed that way, apparently.
I fly over to him, grab him, and make our way down back to the quote-unquote camp.
Okay.
I look like a little kid that's being carried through Walmart by the armpits.
My dude does have a +4 strength, so yeah, or a +3.
No, we're not playing with that, buddy. We're not playing with that. No. No, we're not playing with that. No. No. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, I'm taking it now. Yeah, he's playing with the mouse, guys.
Oh no.
I need to start my ritual. Can you get me back over there?
That's where we're going, but I'm just flying.
Okay, I'm gonna need a dexterity save for both of you. Something's about to hit you guys. If you don't dodge it. What are you doing? You just clicked off. No, stop.
Can we see what's about to hit them? Fane and I?
Yeah, if you want. So essentially,
19.
those glowing eyes is what is starting to look like it's winding up for something.
Oh man. And so Lewin and Fane can see that too?
They should be too. I mean, it's like with all the storm going on, that thing up there, and looking at Gardrum, I would say you'd be able to see it. Yeah.
Okay.
So the ball continues to roll up.
The ball continues to roll up.
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Nice. How'd you do, Oh wait, Gardrum, if you want, if you roll well, I'll give a +2 to that.
I rolled a 13.
All right. It doesn't change much. So let me see here. And what'd you guys roll?
An 18 and a 14.
All right, cool. No, stay away from my food. Okay, I need to roll. I need to roll some dice for you guys.
Damn it.
Yep. It's half damage. Yeah. You guys managed to dodge it. It's still like a huge blast. You're gonna be still affected by it.
If it's hitting us, can I hit it?
Hmm?
If it's hitting us, can I hit it?
I don't know. I don't know if you want to.
What are you gonna hit it with? His sword is shattered.
My foot.
So, let me see here. It was. All right. It does 21 damage.
Is it possible to intercept?
It's a cone effect.
Yeah, but my ally is taking damage within 5 feet from me.
I mean, you
Can I
can
hit
if you want, but keep in mind that like
I'm still okay.
I'm just gonna wave my shattered.
you're also getting hit, you know,
Yeah, I know.
and also your sword is broken.
I'm gonna wave my shattered katana handle to try to knock some of the blast away from him.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage.
Oh,
The amount with disadvantage, or do you want me to make a check?
Well, it's going to be half the amount if it's just the effect automatically goes into effect. So it's going to be half
Yeah.
effective.
That's gonna be a 5, so it'll be
Round up 3.
okay. So you take 18 damage.
So as you guys are flying away, you hear like what it feels like almost like the air behind you is being like cooled, and then you start to feel a breeze, and then you start to feel like essentially like this sharp stabbing cold blast shoots like right next to you. You almost get hit with it, and it kind of like at a distance, because you guys are pretty far away from the rest of the party. And you guys are pretty much hit with the you know, the AOE effect, not the actual direct hit.
okay. So how much damage did I take?
18 according to Gartrim, who basically just put himself in front of it.
I kind of just waved my arm a little bit to block a little bit what was gonna hit you.
No,
Like,
the way it works is for this one would be, since you're grappled, is that you contort your body to have him spin in such a way that you're in front of the blast.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well,
So yeah, you see
guessing
this
we-
giant beam of ice just hitting the ground and going in like a line. And you see this thing like kind of like as fast as it does that, kind of just move off. But it's like a giant, it keeps going because it's just a really long tail.
I'm also gonna use my second wind as a reaction because I just hit below half health.
Hey, I have a question, JJ.
Go ahead.
How far are the eyes away from?
The eyes are huge if they were up close. So if anything,
Miles.
yeah, it was miles away.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna get us back down.
Well, they're all doing that. I'm channeling Find Familiar. Change my familiar into a spider.
Okay. You're doing it as a ritual?
Yes.
It's done by now if you were doing it this entire time, so yeah.
After casting that, how steep are the walls?
It becomes literally a cliff, like at the, like when you start to climb down. So
Going to hold onto the spider very tightly. Since it's, are we going off the Boulder Gate where it's the size of a wolf?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then I'm gonna grapple myself to the spider, and then it's gonna walk down the cliff.
All right.
You're
How
leaving
much do
too,
you
Faye.
weigh?
Great.
How much do you weigh?
This poor
They're all-
spider. How much do you weigh as a robot that's like a golem that's made out of like magical metal, right?
And also, how much are you carrying? Like,
Magic.
It's
Uh,
magic.
Let's see. I'm only carrying 7 pounds of things.
He's made of
Oh,
he's
wow.
made of mithril, guys.
It's the 20-pound, 7-foot robot.
I don't have any like any
I'll
definition of how much I
look
weigh.
up.
All right, so you're gonna try to grapple onto this spider as it climbs down.
Yes.
Between 278 to 318. Average is 298.
What was the average for what?
For a Warforged.
So what weight are we going with? Are we probably going to go with the lowest? Is that what we're trying to do?
Well, this is just somebody that made an equation. There isn't an official ruling.
Mm-hmm.
All the other ones weigh way more than that because they assume that the whole thing is steel, but you're not fully steel. So the best that I can find is between 278 and 318.
All right.
Ooh.
All right.
So, just for Fane's sake, how long did it take me to get Gardrum?
For Fane's sake,
Because he was flying through the tunnel.
yeah, I'm gonna say it probably took 6. So probably a minute and a half.
Cool, so I've still got time if Fane needs a rest.
Yeah. From the time that you were on the ground, it took like a minute and a half. So, like, and the time that it took for you to get down, you were going at full speed, probably took just like 12 seconds or something like that.
Okay, so, like, you would have probably heard us coming back before. And you would have seen us in the air, so you might not have wanted to go down there.
Do you want? Yeah, that's my question. Do you still want to go down there?
I would like to go do my ritual, though, if possible. A little
mean-
made-up thing.
The spider can
There's a
still
thing-
help. So, just to be clear on this. But what were you saying?
There's a thing shooting lasers from its eye.
Not from his eyes.
Not only that, but
It's coming
the
from
ritual
below its
take-
eyes.
The ritual takes 10 minutes, so I wouldn't have enough time to fly down, grab you, and fly back up. So,
What ritual?
I ritual.
to change the familiar.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought you were saying my ritual, and I was like, I do not know how long my ritual takes.
I'm gonna share a picture of what you guys are kind of seeing. So you have a
Okay.
Because I feel like it would help to give you the context of what you're dealing with. That's not a good image.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Good.
I'm gonna do the same. Thank you.
Alright, got one. Shit, no! Don't lose it. Putting it up. And there you go. It's in Embers of Uruk channel. If you want to see it.
Not yet for me.
Sorry about that, guys.
All right, I'm
Sure.
back.
So there's
Oh,
a
perfect.
there's a
Nature
picture,
calls, guys. It happens.
There's a picture in the Embers of Uruk if you want to see what you guys are facing.
Oh, cool.
It's just not showing up for me for some reason.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Sorry, GG, delete.
Oh, okay. Boop. Enter. There you go.
Cool.
Nice.
That's amazing. I really don't want to do my ritual now, but I said I'm gonna.
Whoa. Okay, that's awesome. But
So,
scary.
Yeah. As it moves through the sky, you can hear like ice crackling and like the sound of running water.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Suddenly you understand the respect in Gardrum's voice when he talks about the elementals.
Yeah. So.
Except out of game, I didn't even know that that's what we were looking at.
By the way, Gardrum would recognize parts of this creature's body as parts of the ice wall.
Ah, I was concerned that was a thing. I'm glad to know that my fears were accurate. As soon as you said ice blast, I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Except
going
I
to
thought it was
go
just a
down
big
the
cloud. I didn't realize it was a dragon.
It's not really a dragon. It's bigger than a dragon.
Well, like dragon shaped.
Oh, it's dragon shaped. So yeah, it's
Maybe
gonna.
we do want to go back down the ravine.
Yeah, what are you guys like? But at this point, you guys probably could catch up. The it looks like this giant like snake like thing that's moving around in the sky is like still moving away as far as you can tell because the body's so big you can't tell where is it going exactly.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drink an ambrosia while I light my candles again.
Okay.
How much does that heal again? 1d4 plus 1 or something like that?
No, it was 2d4.
2d4?
Yeah,
Is it plus anything?
plus 2.
Perfect. It's so 10.
All right.
What
All
happened
right,
to the warrior?
What's
They're
that?
very good for you, by the way.
Where'd the warrior go?
Gilgamesh?
I thought that.
What's that?
What happened to? I can't think of his name right now.
Gilgamesh?
Gilgamesh.
Okay.
Oh, he went ahead. He left you guys behind.
I thought
You
You
that
can either...
I thought he went following Gilgamesh into the cave, right?
No, Gilgamesh
No,
like
Gilgamesh didn't go into the cave.
like what happened was imagine this. So Gardrim climbs down. Gilgamesh basically like climbs along the side of the ravine and basically climbs to the other side and keeps going. Meanwhile, like it looks like the
Oh, so
ravine
this isn't an open.
ends.
This isn't a open-end cave, is it?
So-
This is an actual just divot in the ground.
Right. But like what happens is so he goes around
So we're not
and
anything.
and
down
you
there.
actually go underneath the part that he climbed around on. And you shoot up in the distance, basically.
Ah,
So,
okay.
I ain't killing myself for that, guy.
Guys, crazy about glory, guys. Okay, I'm sorry.
I need to do my ritual.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
need to. Is it a religion? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's a religion.
I can't think of any way to spin it to get advantage or anything like that. So it's an 8.
Can I give him advantage by praying using my knowledge religion?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, thank you. You're an amazing individual. It's a 50.
Well, I don't know how amazing I am.
I'm trying to get back to.
I rolled a 3 on the die.
Oh no, I don't. You wouldn't have to roll to
Oh,
give
okay.
me
You're
advantage.
just-
You do
you're just helping,
do
yeah.
it with me. Yeah, yeah. It's just automatic advantage when you help.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You just have to have a way to help. Like you can't like say, I'm not proficient in intimidating, and you were intimidating somebody. I couldn't just walk up and give them an angry look to help you out. I'd have to do something else to help you out.
So you get like a boost of like a 1d6. So whatever you have, you would add the 1d6 to it.
Wait.
I thought it would
Do
be.
my. It's typically advantage. I rolled again because I thought it was advantage.
Did you?
So you want me to take the 8 and add a 1d6 on it?
I mean, it's fine if you did.
I'm
you already did.
definitely it's definitely
you
a
got the
higher
15?
number.
You
Yeah.
got the 15. I got you.
Yeah.
If you want to
Sorry,
add
I did it on my
if you
phone.
want to add a 1d6, you can to the higher
Okay.
number.
Yes. Always. I always do. The 5.
Cool.
The dirty 20. Rastus. You beautiful bastard. Oh my god. Help put some good vibes into my bad rolls.
All right. So, what do you guys do when you do this praying? Like, what are you guys saying?
Oh, great elements, but blah blah blah. And then I do a little sutra about how the elements affect each other, and um, um, like, please rain on the land, but don't destroy it. I don't know.
And you just
I
keep
will
repeating,
get
you
back
keep
to you
repeating this
on the
over and
specific.
over again, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Lighting my candles,
I'm,
waving some incense up into the air.
Okay.
and I'm just praying, basically saying, watch over us in our time of need. Bless us with for the
Okay.
upcoming.
So the candles stay lit this time.
Hey.
Well, yeah, because you guys are there. It was different when it was by itself. You know? So yeah, you're praying, and you kind of have to yell over the air blowing. You hear like an ear shattering sound, almost like the sound of like imagine like adding bass and adding volume to the sound of scraping ice. All right.
Okay.
And
I look up, but I don't stop.
and you see like lightning and everything hitting each other, and you hear like a winding up noise, and you hear multiple cracks of lightning hit the hit ice, and basically like in a vacuum. The
Remember, I
clouds,
do have a lightning rod next to me.
yeah. Um, with that included, the lightning does kind of like is shooting off this thing. It keeps hitting it, so you don't have to worry about lightning as much. The rocks are still falling. I need everyone
We
who
are under the biggest tree I could find.
you are underneath a tree. I
And,
do need
real quick,
what's up?
sorry, David. I had summoned the Shadow Spawn to take care of any large falling rocks. To basically tear through them with the ball.
Right. So it's so the shadows are
Turn
coming
one
up,
rock into a shotgun.
and they're like they're destroying the smaller rocks, and then the bigger rocks, they're like what they're doing is I need some strength rolls. I'll need like 3
Try
of
to
them
push them out of the way.
for
sort of
moving
thing.
them for redirecting instead of actually like fully like breaking these things down.
Okay, at that
How
point,
many
I'm going to
strength rolls?
pull one of my maces out of the ground and assist.
And do what?
And assist with bashing rocks and,
Okay.
you know.
What's Lewin and Fane doing with all this? They have to either dodge or are they underneath the tree? What's happening?
Shane went down into the ravine.
Yeah. By the way, you're at the bottom at this point, Fane. The air is just as intense as it was for everybody else. But it doesn't seem like you should be fine just staying in one place. If you want to, it's just heavy winds.
I'm just gonna stay in one place and ride it out.
All right.
Well, I already made the rolls, so I didn't think we could just stay where we were.
No. Fane is in the ravine that you guys were in.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So I rolled an odd 1 on one of them,
Mm-hmm.
a 2 on the other, equaling up to a 4 and a 5. And then a 12. And now for my roll,
Yeah, go ahead. Robot. Robot. Okay, Google. Okay, Google, stop. Stop it now, Google. Stop it. Stop. Okay, Google. Stop.
Why robot?
Yeah, you're a robot.
Okay, am I good?
Now you're back.
Are you helping them or are you doing it with them? Like, how are you doing the roles?
Well, the last roll was mine. The other rolls were for the shadow.
Well, I mean, you're helping them, so you did well with helping them. So I suppose you can roll with advantage.
Okay. So roll one of them with advantage.
Yeah, whichever one you think needs the most help.
Well, it's only one shadow.
So probably on the fourth one you help on, the one that the third one that had a 4.
Yeah.
All right.
That seems like the most logical.
Lovely.
So yeah.
Oh, it didn't scroll. Wait. Did you roll again?
I rolled a 16.
Oh.
The fourth.
Right.
Or wait, you say roll again?
The spirit rolls again for his strength check.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Nine.
Damn.
It's still better.
That's true.
It has let me down.
Yeah, you have some rocks kind of land next to you guys and like blast shards off at you, like fragmentations at you. So I'm gonna need a 1d6 for that.
1d6 damage.
Yeah. And actually, that would be 2 because 2 sets of rocks did that. What are you doing, Cat?
2.
Okay.
To 5. So a total of 7 damage.
Yep.
Is my buddy Neurostis looking hurt over there?
Yep.
Oh. He managed to protect you, though. Lewin, what are you helping? Are you dodging? Are you casting any spells to help with the rocks?
Yeah, for sure. Lewin would be probably trying to dodge. And then you'd maybe cast maybe magic missile or ray of frost. Ray of frost probably wouldn't do anything, so probably magic missile.
Okay. You could probably take on break down medium rocks into smaller ones with the amount of damage you're doing.
Gotcha.
Or you can break down. You can completely destroy a big one.
Okay.
So you,
I guess it depends on how threatening it looks to Lewin. Like if there's one that's absolute, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
That 5d12 looking rock really should get blown up more than those 3 1d6 rocks.
pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. All right. If there's one that looks well, I'll cast magic missile, I guess. And what do you think, JJW? Is there like one that's coming towards the group, like a particularly massive one, or?
I mean, technically, Neurostis can wave off one. There was one that, in particular, that was pretty bad. If you're able to, if you want
Cool.
to
Yep.
participate in that, you could reduce the damage by one of those rolls at least.
Okay, cool. I'll try that then.
So yeah, roll the damage,
Alright,
and I'll
so-
see how that helps.
Gonna
Got
take the
it.
hits and keep my ritual going.
So can you use medicine to actually heal hit points?
So it looks like a 3.
If you have the healer feat, which
I don't.
I don't. Yeah. And you have to have a healing, a medicine kit, and you can only use it on somebody once per day. Like they can only have so many bandages on them.
So yeah, no so Sailor,
Yep.
you need to roll 2 more times, right? You get 3 of those.
Awesome. Okay, thank you. Yep. Looks like another 3. Huh. I think all 3 threes. Yeah.
That's enough damage to break a big
3
one.
threes.
Yeah, and Hoster, you can add back the damage from from probably the one with the most damage because she broke down the bigger one.
Awesome.
I'm 16, so I'm not in the worst shape ever, but I am down 20 hit.
Yay! So yeah, with that the air is like really rough. You see the clouds moving outrageously fast. And the clouds literally, like, next thing you know, the air is just clear. Like almost like the fighting just moved off really, really far.
Whoa.
Thank you.
So
Screw you! And we understand that one.
Guardian's like, no, you don't want them to come back. It's like this is what I picture.
I would like to intercept his voice by hitting him in the windpipe.
We want you fuckers!
His karate chop right in the Adam's apple.
I'll send it to him psychically. They're not within 30.
So yeah. So
Can
you guys should be
can you
safe for the
fly
moment.
again?
No,
I'm looking at you.
that was a one-shot deal.
How did you?
Oh, Lewin helped.
Yeah, you, Lewin, and Neurasis are in the same place. The only person who isn't with you guys is Fane.
Jane hugging a spider.
And Fane, nothing really changes. The thing that Gardrum noticed is that basically when that tunnel moved, it just seemed like there was a giant jet stream being shot from that direction into the ravine, and the ice tunnel was probably blocking the air from getting into it. So, not knowing that, nothing's changed. You might have heard that loud screeching noises from the ice and stuff like that. You probably heard those things, and I'm gonna say until they're done talking up above, that'll be probably like 20 minutes. You'd probably notice that they would that nothing's happening at this point. But we'll get back to that. Are you gonna climb back up if that's the case?
I mean, can my spider withhold against the wind?
Well, yeah, I was able to when you were climbing down. Climbing up should be a little bit harder, but you should be able to just roll a strength check to help it, and you should be fine. It's not as bad as it was. It's just you don't notice a huge change at the bottom. It's just weaker at the top.
Very fine.
And when you get up there, nobody is there because immediately Gardrum's like, we need to find Gilgamesh."
Ah,
First, we need to find Faye.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
and Lewin.
Do you love this guy? Do you honestly like?
No,
like in the
let me
background.
explain.
No, in the background, and like a flashback, like thinking back, like you know that offer's still there, you know, to be like brothers. like plays in the background.
So in my other session that I play on Saturdays, there is a Warforged, but the guy's made like 5 characters, and he just makes his characters to fit what kind of situation we're going into.
I'd say
It's
that's
not
an
like
epic build.
yeah, it's a super meta build. This latest time he came in with like legendary weapons and armor, and we're like
Okay.
level 9.
Okay.
And he is a Warforged, and he's super dickish. So I've made it a habit to just be like, that stupid robot.
Okay.
But that's a different character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just self-referencing
Yeah.
a different D&D thing as this character. Got you.
Yeah.
And Lewin would let you guys know where Fane is gone. He's yeah.
My
I
character's
guess
just
you would be the only one to
home.
know.
Yeah.
My character's just going to just stand, meet Faye.
Wait.
What's he?
Stand meet Thane?
I'm gonna try and yell down to Faye and see if he's too far down that he can't hear me.
Mm.
So
I
I don't
think
know
I
if you
feel the
guys
flying back
are
up.
interested, but Lewin, if you can fly again, there were gems and fungus down there. I was hoping to get some, but you see, and Narastus walked away, so I'm gonna be like, you see, my sword broke, and I was a bit distracted.
Ah, I could. I'd have to rest after that if I wanted to fly again. But if it's really important to you, the gems, I could have a look.
Well, I figured that they might be good for getting more ambrosia soon. We'll have to come across somebody who's willing to trade.
I see.
Oh, but I hear that his sword broke. I turn around. Would you like me to mend that for you?
You went down the chasm though, didn't you, or to the
No.
ravine?
My character just facepalmed. That's all he did. And then he tried to yell down to Fane to see if he was too far to hear him.
If it's not too shattered, yes, I would like that.
It is not
But
too
I-
shattered. It can be mended. That being said, that doesn't change the quality of the blade. In terms of how worn the blade was in this situation.
Yeah, I'll take a couple minutes and mend his blade back.
Yeah.
I think it's a immediate thing.
So.
Well, no, it can't be an immediate thing because it can only repair one fracture at a time.
Oh yeah,
And
true.
multiple fractures. What are you doing, cat? Huh? Get off the keyboard.
Well, thank you.
Sure.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go try to find Gilgamesh. I'll see if I can't lead him back in this direction, or at least slow him down so you can catch up. And
Right.
then, what?
Perhaps while you're doing that, and while Narastus is mending your blade, I'll go down and try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. See if I could find Fane and some of those gems.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good.
I'm going to walk over to Lewin and say one good turn for another, and I'm going to cast Spider.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
You're gonna cast what?
Spider climb.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
And I'm going to have to rest after this as well, because I am officially out of spells.
And I'm going to triple dash, like with a sound wave. I dash away. I would like to use a key point to not only dash on my action, but also dash on my bonus action.
So you're trying to catch up to Gilgamesh?
Yep.
You can.
Thanks.
I mean, you can. So are you gonna like run on the wall in order to
Yep.
like where he was climbing?
Certainly.
If you burn 3 key points, you should be able to make it across.
Awesome.
So you make it across. It has been basically the best way I can
I only
describe
have
it.
2 key points.
It's been like 20 minutes since he left.
Joe, I only have 2 key points.
Shit, man.
Deck save.
Yeah.
Deck save.
Yeah.
Deck
Oh
save.
my god.
21.
Go bad, and you stick the landing.
The ball's rolling up. Thank God.
The ball is rolling up.
I love that
I
you
was
both
just
saw
like-
that clip.
I was just
No,
like,
we
oh,
screwed
God,
up. We
go
screwed.
back down
The
there.
ball is rolling up.
Since this is the first time I've eaten in, I imagine Gardner probably hasn't eaten in a few days. I imagine I'm
You
feeling
just-
a little bit better.
You just drank ambrosia. You're fine.
Yeah, this is the first time I've eaten is what I'm saying.
That's
Like, I'm feeling better than normal.
My
So I'm
character's
just gonna
going
keep sprinting.
Yeah. My character's going to take this time to reflect about his life and how it is right now. And then he's going to fry an egg.
You know, like for that moment, like Sally was looking at you with concern, and then like looks at you cooking the egg. Like, okay, she understands.
The fuller floats.
She was concerned at first, like, oh, now there's a.
And I'm just gonna look down at her and in, I guess, chicken's native language say, I'm okay. I'm
I
okay.
believe Naras has just got a new feat that he can unlock with with the chicken.
That's true.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah. So he's basically like
Nice.
using like animal, like the animal understands him completely, and yeah, just the chicken, like you can tell the chicken has like this complete like, oh, he's the only thing familiar to me. Everything is strange. I feel safe here. He's cooking an egg. My egg.
I'm going to, like, open one of the ambrosia pots a little bit, dip a finger down, and let her, you know, slurp it up. This is like a little treat.
Bites your finger. Chickens aren't very dexterous.
Pour a little into the egg to flavor it.
Feasting over here.
So Fane, you like, you see.
Oh, can I roll a
before-
survival for footprints? Sorry.
for footprints?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're searching, so go ahead and do a survival.
Yeah, that's a 24.
You're hot on the trail.
Go back to
You're
go
hot
back to
on the
what
trail.
Fane was doing. The ball is rolling up.
So yeah, so everyone else at the so basically Fane, you see Lewin climbing down like Spider-Man.
Awesome.
Are you climbing down like Spider-Man, or are you just walking down the wall?
I don't know what Nerastus' spell can do. So, with
It's any
Nerastus,
surface.
With the current, I just figured that you'd probably want better gripping.
okay, that's fair. Lewin's cautious.
Yeah.
I think he would do that.
It allows you to stick to any surface regardless of verticality.
Oh, cool. Okay, Lewin would be enjoying this, and he'd thank Nerastus. Yeah, and
Doing
he'd be climbing.
cartwheels.
That'd be awesome. Moonwalk. But oh, it needs a moon elf. Oh, that's bad. Anyway, you call up to Fane if whenever Fane is in range.
Yep, you guys are about 30 feet away from each other, so you guys should be able to hear each other. You guys are shouting over the air, but yeah.
Fane, it's settled down up here. It's much better. And Gardram and Nerastus are back, and yeah, might be a good idea to come back up.
So, I failed the roll to go up. I got a 3 strength.
Right.
In game speech, essentially it was like, I can't.
Well, Lewin can help you go up.
Yeah. Awesome. Lewin would climb down and definitely help. Yeah. I guess since he can stick to that wall really well, Lewin would with one hand be gripping the wall and with the other hand, be helping Fane or the spider.
So essentially, the safest way for you to travel is to still climb. You'll just be sticking to the wall so much easier, so you don't have to worry about losing your grip while climbing.
Got
if
it.
you take your time, it'll take. Ow, that hurts. Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
Probably
Ow!
about the amount of time it takes to fry an egg.
It'll take 36. It'll take a half a minute to get back up.
Oh, awesome.
If you got your pan hot in that time, yeah, that's about that long.
So.
And by the way, did Lewin see any gems? Or I guess they're
Oh,
all
you guys
stuck
are
in the
done
wall?
there. Yeah, before you guys go back up.
Yeah. Would that be okay?
Yeah. Do an investigation check.
Awesome. Lewin would explain to Fane that he promised Gardrum to look for some gems.
Some jams.
One
There's some
more
vine
statement,
jams
spider.
down here.
I'm going to use my druid craft to spawn some grass for Sir Jeffrey to eat.
Oh man,
I got a 22!
why is the ball rolling up?
Why is the ball rolling up? All right. So you do find gems. You find you find sapphires, amethysts. You find I'm gonna say 2 sapphires, 1 amethyst, and you find. You find a rough emerald. None of these are perfect, so they're not like clean mint things, but they could probably be broken down into smaller ones that would be better looking.
Cool. Lewin's probably never seen anything quite like this before, but he'd be, pretty impressed, and his eyes would go all big, and he'd start shoving them in his pockets.
What about funguses?
What's that?
Did you also look for funguses or just gems?
I mean,
I think you just said gems to Lewin, but sorry.
Dang it.
dang it.
I've already got a jar of bunny fungus.
You stop it,
There's not ambrosia in this one. I'll need to write on there, not ambrosia.
Oh god, I gotta get this ambrosia out.
My problems aren't that big. Just look how far away that guy is.
Oh my god.
So JJ, I'm gonna go ahead and say my character used 10% of that ambrosia between him, Sally, and the egg that
Okay.
I'm.
Yeah, you can just roll the thing and split it 3 ways.
Well, I wasn't exactly looking for a healing effect. I was just using it to season it and
I
give
know.
full treat.
I'm just saying if any of them do need healing, that's what you would do. By the way, Sally, when she drinks it, and so does the horse, they kind of have this weird like it happens with you guys too. You guys get this weird like aura effect. It's like almost like a shine around your body, and then it kind of fades.
Oh, I prefer carrots.
He
Oh yeah, the
says,
pine cones.
The pine cone carrots.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those and have it with my egg.
It's a feast.
Where are you getting one of those?
From my backpack, I picked like 4 of them.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Don't look disappointed like you can't get food, cat. You know what you did. Stop gambling. The ball is not rolling up for you.
Also, Joe, I had resistance to fear after using honorable resolve.
Okay.
So I was just looking up at that dragon doing the ritual, like, gonna keep doing this ritual.
All right. So, is this gonna be like a short rest for you guys? Is that what's happening?
I'm taking a short rest. I'm sure Gardrum is going off looking for his boyfriend.
Yeah. So as you move deeper, Gardrum, roll a survival check.
Don't you talk about Kuwabara that way. That's a 9. It's a +7 too, so that was it was a natural 2, but it's a 9.
As you get deeper, you start to lose the trail a little bit because it takes you a little bit longer to keep up on the trail because it's starting to get swampy, like really like muddy and all that stuff. Yeah. It's getting really muddy. You can see you see vines and you see like it's almost like
How close together are the trees?
they're not too close. They're not like walls. They're literally like spread out enough that you can walk through all of it. It's just like really rough terrain. There's brush in the way.
Curious if I could just jump between the trees so that I don't lose the trail a little bit easier. I can see it from above.
You want to climb up the trees and do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
watch me fall in this mud. But wait, the ball's rolling up. Would that be in acrobatics
It's
or
a
athletics?
Strength. Or athletics, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do athletics even though it's the same. It's a 5.
You can't get a decent
4.
grip on the tree. So
I didn't fall in the mud. Okay, I'll just keep going then.
So as you're going, unfortunately, it seems like you've lost the trail. Like you know that this is the right direction. You know you're going in the right direction. There's just no like because of like the way that the terrain is, it's hard to see a definitive trail. You see some broken branches, and you're assuming that this is all right. But you do happen across a figure in the distance. And he's just sitting up against a tree.
Well, that's not Gilgamesh. I would like to try to stealth and find some sturdier ground, so I'm not going
Sure.
every time I take a step.
He's just got like a lantern, and he looks like he's just like chilling there, basically, with some candles, actually.
That's a 14.
You get up close. You do see that this person is wielding a katana.
I use light on a ball bearing and put it in my lantern.
Okay. You do that.
It's Gardrum.
Huh?
Sorry, I say it's Gardrum.
Oh. Huh. I didn't expect to see anyone else here. I wouldn't go any further if I were you. Saw a strange man running that direction, and frankly, there's a terrifying creature in there, and suffice it to say, I could not bring myself to face it again. Not again. It looked like and it was wearing someone's entrails. My name is Graham.
Do I recognize Graham?
You do not recognize Graham. What you do, though, is you do recall the name Graham. Graham,
Probably extended family
yeah.
from the clan.
Unfortunately, he's kind of known as being the most unluckiest person in the family. So.
Oh, so I would remember that about him. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you would.
I would take out my fucked up katana, and I would say, it's okay. Luck's always on my side. I can't exactly abandon a bound brother, can I?
Yeah. You know, I was trying to reconnect with Benahime and what's his name? The old fool left a note on a tree.
Shit. Is it, I don't think I have it written down. I'll have to get in Discord. Bound by water, or no, bound by fire, survived by earth and water, a blade in the wind.
Yes, that's the one.
And by the old fool, do you mean that one? I do have written down, and that was just a guess. I'm glad I got it right.
Do you know what it means?
Let's see. I believe it's a place, location.
It is.
I need to find him
I will
to
say
repair this.
the part that I figured out is, it's bound by fire. That literally means, essentially, a place that's bound by fire. Generally,
Like a volcano or
it could be a volcano, but
something metal that was put
when
there.
it's survived by earth and water, generally, things that are survived by earth and water, and bound by fire, tend to be civilization. People bound themselves around fire.
Around a flame.
And they
See,
survive by earth and water.
there's an outlook that I had blinded myself to. It appears I've been away for too long.
And the thing,
Do you know how many live?
our numbers have dwindled over the past 50 years. The last I know of, we're probably down to like.
Hey, Daddy, I have to show you the picture.
You have to look at what he says. It's showing you.
What is it?
Indominus Rex.
Indominus Rex, guys.
Oh,
my
awesome!
lord. That's
Aw.
pretty cool.
They saw
That
it was
is.
pretty cool.
God.
Yeah.
They said it was pretty cool,
talented.
buddy.
Was it like from the movie?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. It's got the stripes and everything.
Sorry, could you repeat what you had said before that? And it appears I do not have the old man's name written down. It's been a few days, so my character probably wouldn't remember it either.
Your character
Starts with a
doesn't.
B.
Your character doesn't remember the name.
You
So,
told me though while we were in town.
that's true. Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember now. Anyway. Yeah.
Baki. It's Baki.
Yeah, it is Baki. That's exactly what it is.
But I know that fortune doesn't always run your way. But I follow some that fortune has ignored. They seem to fight against fate. They're here from somewhere else, much like we are. They'll be coming this way soon. Could you please show them the direction I went? And if you will, join us for at least a time.
So, wait, before you go. The part I couldn't figure out. If it's a city, what does he mean by a blade in the wind?
Tall building, maybe. Something that whistles. It could be several things. It's something we just must meditate on it. I don't know.
Alright. So, yeah. Are you going to continue off then?
Yeah, I don't have any more key points, but I do take off, dashing again.
Okay.
80 feet per 6 seconds or something like that.
Okay, we're going to cut back to everybody else now that we've covered that scene.
Also, on the time frame, are we going 3 hours from 5:30? Because if so, we're done. Or are we going 3 hours?
No, we started late, so the thing.
Yeah, we started
go
closer to 6:30.
The stream length. So the stream length is at 2 and 7 minutes.
Gotcha. I'm having fun, guys.
We're in the last hour, so we got time for one more encounter, probably.
I found something of my past for once. And I broke my sword.
Yeah. So that brings us to Lewin, Gardrim, and Fane. What's up, guys?
Nerastus.
Yes.
And so have Fane and Lewin made it back up to the top, or are we still trying to climb?
Yeah, you guys have already made it up to the top. At this point, you're seeing you're seeing Nerastus like cooking an egg and the chicken like staring at it.
And the chicken looks like it understands.
The chicken looks like it understands, but like it's just like
A little bit betrayed.
This is all I have left. This is like it's kind of like you see like Nerastus and he's got like a loving like look at him, and like the chicken is just like, yeah, he's just coming to terms with how I mean, like they're both kind of reflecting on life, aren't they, Nerastus?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
But then my character like reaches out his hand and makes a poof of grass grow for his horse to munch on.
Yeah, he's chewing.
Gives him a little bit of water.
Your horse is happy. Your horse is super happy to have some grass to eat.
Well, thanks a lot for the spell, Nerastus. It came in handy. Thank you. And you've got a very loyal chicken there.
Yeah, I know. Just pat him on the head, finish my egg, toss back some water, pack up everything, get it back onto Sir Geoffrey, mount up, and yeah, get ready to move out.
All right.
Are we going after Gardrim then? And Gilgamesh?
Yes, we're going after Gardrim.
Lewin would chuckle at this. Do you grow tired of Gilgamesh?
I love you guys anyway.
You have to ask that. Are you being serious?
What? He's lovable. He's like Luffy, guys.
God.
He loves
Luffy
When
got put in
Nami
a
says
bear's
to
body.
Luffy, there's a storm coming. You know what Luffy doesn't do? Dive into the ocean.
That's fair. That's fair.
Although he does do similar daft things at times, but
He's on an adventure, guys.
I was gonna say he would just have different things that he avoids. Like he didn't run into that storm. He was like, we should go the other way.
Oh, and I'm thinking, I don't want to spoil it, but in his lobby, Luffy just launches himself in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Especially
we're
after they've planned.
Unless Fane doesn't.
But that
want
is what Gilgamesh does. He
Yeah,
launches
exactly
himself
what he
into
does,
every
guys.
battle.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like what a hero would do.
Oh, a foolish one, but yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Kuwabara
how
would
we're
say
going
that's
to
what a
clear
man
this
would
up.
do.
Can Sir Jeffrey make this jump?
Can Sir Jeffrey make this jump?
Took me
What-
3
what is-
rounds
what
of
is the-
triple movement, didn't it?
Yeah, what is the... So what is the thing? What is the horse's moving speed? It should be on your character sheet. Let me double check it.
60 feet per round. So at a full sprint, 120.
Use spider climb on the horse.
You know, that's not a bad idea, but we'd have to take a long rest because I'm literally out of spells.
No, you got spell slots
You already
back
took a
if you
short
took
rest and you're a
rest.
warlock.
Yeah, you're special.
Oh,
like
okay.
that. Yeah, you're special.
Oh, okay.
Like, if anything, you could say that you took 2 short rests and get them both back.
Did you
Okay,
guys
I'll
hear
heal
that
again. Screw
metagaming
it.
owl?
Huh?
Like, did you guys hear that metagaming owl?
What metagaming owl? What happened to that owl?
That I was like, who? Who? Use spider climb on the horse.
Okay, so I'll take another short rest. And that gives me all my spells back, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
All I'm saying is that you probably took an extra long break. It's not like you took 2 breaks.
Breaks
Alright.
can be as little as 30 minutes. If you desperately need it, it can be done as 2.
Yeah, it would just be an hour. It'd be
for an hour.
Hour break, yeah.
So, I'm gonna tell everybody to get on the horse. And then I'm going to apologize for Sir Jeffrey and tell him that this is going to be strange. But what I'm going to need him to do is to jump onto the side of the cliff and run across it.
May I say, you can ignore me, Joe, because you are the dungeon master. But a riding horse can only carry like 350 pounds. Fane will break his ankle.
I'm still on my spider.
What
Oh,
happened?
true.
By the way, you guys were dragging a canoe. Is the canoe still with you guys?
I don't know,
Oh,
is it?
true.
There was that it's that huge freaking storm, so I was
And
expecting-
before the storm.
Horses can drag a lot more than they can carry.
I'm gonna let everyone
Like
roll
5 times more.
a d20, and I'm gonna take the average of your rolls, guys.
Oh gosh, I went on.
Everybody?
Yeah, for luck, basically.
Okay.
How lucky is the party?
The ball is rolling up.
No, it's not. It is very evidently not.
It is rolling down.
Oh my god.
Well, Fane has his spiders, so.
So, let me see.
I mean, technically, I also have a floating disc I can summon.
So we got 5, 3, 9.
Lewin, what did you get?
I'm sorry. It's weird. It's not rolling. Bizarre.
You
It's
might
got like a
have to
little
close
2 up.
it,
Okay, thanks a lot. I'll try again. Weird.
or just refresh if you're on the computer.
Huh. Okay. Very
But on the
weird.
phone, that happens a lot, and you have to close the app.
A laptop. Oh,
She'd have to roll really,
Huh.
really well.
Usually
for
when I
this,
hit-
He has to get a nat 20, pro.
Pretty much. Because the average is
Oh,
already,
gosh.
you have to beat a 10, basically, with the average.
Oh.
17. Still
Okay.
would not beat it.
It's reloading, so I'll totally roll as soon as I can. I'm sorry, guys.
Everybody, pray.
Oh. Actually, you know what? I'll do it in roll 20 because it's not cooperating for me. Another one. That works. Oh, it's 6. Oh, that's
That
terrible.
part's
I'm
gone.
sorry, guys.
Look at him,
Yeah, the
is
sun's
gone.
Oh man, I'm sorry, guys.
Because Nerastus did cut the rope, so
I did.
Canoe is gone.
Bye bye, canoe.
That's fine.
it was made of bark. Like, it's okay.
Oh my
We
god.
can find more wood. It's all good.
So, yeah.
That's true.
That rhymed.
At least we're
That was
still in
good.
one piece. That's what's important.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
One second, let me see how long spider climb lasts.
Can I
Oh,
just
I
say,
see.
just
You're
make
saying.
just make a hammock out of your tent, and just all sit in the hammock while the horse walks along the wall.
I mean, I don't think a
That
hammock's
sounds
gonna
fun.
Then it goes off drag weight instead of carry weight, and we can just.
And that's a good question. How long does the spider climb thing last? Because would
An hour.
Lugan still have it on? Could he at least
Ooh.
relieve
An
the
hour.
horse that way?
But unfortunately, since if you took 2 breaks, you got your spell slots back, but it ran out for Lewin at that point.
Fair enough.
Well, just hop on to
True.
search.
Okay.
How
But
many
if-
times can you cast that?
You can cast it too, I
How many
think.
do you get past per?
You can cast it
And-
twice. But then
And
you'd be
just
out
as-
of spell slots, and then you have to take another break, unfortunately.
And just a
Cast
suggestion,
it on
but
the Warforged!
and just a suggestion, but if Lewin had known that the next goal was to get over there, which I think he would have, he could have climbed while he still had the spider climb and just been on the other side, so that he would spare the horse. But
Yeah, because they saw
Okay.
Gilgamesh doing that earlier.
Just grip really tight around its waist. So I cast spider climb on the horse. I grip it around its chest, and direct it to walk along the side of the ravine.
You're gonna need to roll animal help handling for this. You get the +2 though.
From the speak with animals incantation.
The bonus that I gave you for the upgraded the feat that you wanted to get basically.
So that's a 16.
All right. You So the horse like bristles a little bit and like kind of like takes a few steps back, looking unsure, looks back at you, and you calm it down.
It doesn't have to turn. It could like literally perch its hooves on the thing from the solid ground.
It's not
and then
that.
turn.
It's not that. It's the idea the horse is looking at it and is unsure because it doesn't understand the concept of the magic spell that you cast on it.
I mean, isn't it like a 120-foot drop as well?
So it's gonna look unsure. Anyway, you calm it down, and the horse like you kind of guide its hoof on one by one onto the wall. And pretty soon it is on the wall, and the horse is confused as fuck.
Just go. Straightforward.
So
I feel bad that I'm not there to help with the animal handling.
Who's on? How are you guys getting across with the horse? Are you guys just grabbing onto its torso? What's happening?
Okay, we're mounting the horse. Then we're bending over and wrapping our arms around. She's
Oh,
wrapping on the lower half.
like if
I'm wrapping.
if like the example would be like if you wanted to hide as if no one saw you on the horse, but you're riding on the horse on the side, kind of thing, but on top.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a cowboy avoiding bullets, hugging the side.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah. That horse is not going to be moving fast. It's going to be moving slow
It's got an hour.
Yeah, but that's because like the horse like literally like you probably want the horse to keep at least 3 hoofs on the wall for each step it takes.
Yeah.
So that's what it's doing.
And that's fine. I tell him everything's gonna be okay. Get us across.
Can you imagine a horse getting stuck to something by just one hoof dangling?
So the horse is
That
moving
just-
slow for a bit. I need you to roll another animal handling. Since we're carrying everyone across, we're gonna need like 3 more just to get the horse to stay calm throughout the entire climb.
Well, that's not one. Is there anything that I can do?
So you got a nat 1?
Yeah, not one.
Okay. So what happens is the horse steps on a rock, and the rock gives. There's shaking, like almost like, oh, we're falling. The horse catches itself, and the horse literally like stops moving. It's afraid to move. You need to roll animal handling with disadvantage.
It's a 3.5 thing, but when you roll a 1, you roll another d20 to see if it's a critical failure. If you get another one,
This is
pretty much that second roll is how bad you failed.
Yeah, in 5e there is no critical failures.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's only critical failures in attacks.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
yep, you're able to get the horse back on track. What do you say to the horse?
It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
How's everyone else reacting to the fact that we almost fell? the rock like you hear the rock like fall and everything before he says this. So I'm just
I
curious.
mean, I'm still on the spider.
Yes. You need to roll for getting across too. It's gonna be it's not animal handling, right? Because you control it with your spells.
Correct.
So you're gonna be rolling. I'm gonna say. How good is the spider's strength?
I think you gave the bird was a -4.
Right, because it's weird like that. Let me look at spider.
Did I grab my spear and electromace?
You didn't say it, but friendly game wise, did the party members pick up the mace and the stuff that was left behind?
I said I packed up everything.
So there you go. All right.
Erastus, you amazing bastard.
I
I was
said
gonna
I
be so
literally
sad I
packed up
lost my makeshift lightsaber.
Well, also don't worry. What was it? I mean, he packed everything. The only thing he couldn't pack was the canoe. The canoe was gone, guys.
It's
Yep.
fine. I could live without.
So I'm looking at the spider.
And I'm gonna go ahead and tell Sir Jeffrey, don't worry. In recompense, I won't have you pull anybody on a sled. Oh.
Do you know if yours is a tiny or a giant spider?
I said giant spider.
You allowed it to be a giant earlier because he talked to you about it.
Well, the real question
Like-
is, how big is a giant spider? Is it the size of the wolf, or is it bigger than that?
I believe an actual giant spider in D&D is like 10 feet tall. Let me see if pops on a search through D&D Beyond.
The spider's able to make checks. Do it without any checks. Yep, you get across, no problem, Fane.
Sweet.
By the way,
Um,
JJ, I would just like to say that my character's going for the title of Savior of the Holy Towel.
All right. One more, did you get the last roll in, by the way, for getting across?
Oh, no. 1 second.
You jack.
It does not say a size,
All right.
but plus
That's
2 in
fine.
strength. A giant spider is a 1 challenge rating. So it's probably pretty big.
It takes a little bit more cajoling than you probably expected to, but you make it across.
Okay.
So
Phew.
everyone is across.
Well done, Sir Jeffrey and Marastus.
I relayed to Sir Jeffrey what she said.
Nice.
Or what he said.
Lewin would laugh and pat Sir Jeffrey.
So with that, are you guys like how are you guys traveling? I mean, there's 3 of you. There's no canoe this time. How are you guys gonna try to catch up with Gardrum?
Well, I have a shit survival, so somebody would like to try and trap.
Actually, if it would be okay, how far have I made it?
I mean, it's like an hour, so you probably traveled. Like you could probably travel. Well, you were at higher speeds. Fuck, shit.
Yep.
That's like 2 miles normal speed, 4 miles.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If he was walking, like, okay, so say he's running and he's going 3 miles
Also,
an
keep in
hour,
mind,
I'll be
I had
going 4 miles an hour. That is not accurate. That's walking. Walking speed is 4 miles an hour. Say he's going 9 miles an hour, I'll be going 12 miles an hour.
That's fair. So, I was going off walking because I didn't want to. I didn't want to make up a stat on the. I knew it was walking, but yeah.
I am 30%, 33% faster than other people at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, my survival's +2. Would that be helpful or not so much, or would Fane be better off? Or
Hey, you.
Hey, Bane, what's your survival?
+4.
oh, that's way better.
Yeah, let's let Bane do that.
If you
Can
don't
try
mind.
hard-
Yeah, if it's a +2, that's a 10% better chance of doing something. Just to be clear on that.
I got a 9. Don't think that's very good.
9 is not very good.
Hey,
The
Blaine!
ball is no longer rolling up.
Hey,
That's only at our level. Because at higher levels, just getting a 20 won't be good
hey,
enough.
is Larv joining us for a session?
What?
He muted.
No, he's here.
Hang on, I'm making wieners. Hang on.
We gotta stop in like minutes anyway.
Yeah, we're running up on the end. No, we got a half an hour. It says.
I am simply an observer.
He's simply an observer.
Alright, well, a 9 isn't that great.
No, yeah, it isn't. You tried following the path, and unfortunately, yeah, it's getting swampier like before. Can you roll another wilderness to traverse safely?
Another survival?
Yep.
Ooh, that's better.
That is better. Oh, thank God. Yeah. You quickly pick out. You're able to pick out a lot of different things like the things. Anyway, you're able to pick up on the trail. You find footprints. I realized that you didn't have your owl. You have your spider. And I'm like, oh, never mind.
Yes.
So anyway, so as you go, you come up on a man who is still sitting by a tree.
My character will kind of like raise an eyebrow and go, hello?
Yeah. You must be the strangers Guardian told me about.
Oh, you know guard. Good.
Oh, good. He's come this way.
Yeah.
You see him and he's wearing like, the same garb, but it looks maybe slightly better than Guardian stuff. It looks like he hasn't really used his stuff as much.
Guardrum also looks like he's worn the same thing for 20 years.
Can you imagine the smell?
The Guardrum bathes. Part of his discipline.
So he's like, yeah, he went after his friend and told me to tell you to go this way. I told him that he shouldn't go. Honestly,
Why is that?
there's a creature out there. Looks like it wears its victim's intestines on its face.
Can you-
Does it sound like a child when it cries out?
That's what I thought it was at first.
Oh. Really? Happens to be the thing we're hunting. Would you care to come along?
I'm too old for this shit. I would say
How? By the way, how old does this guy look?
this guy looks like he's like in his mid-50s.
And would they have any indication from their worlds on like how we age?
Well, we have no clue what y'all are.
No,
so
you don't.
I don't surmise that we would. But anyway, in
That's all I was
Celestial,
asking.
in Celestial, I'm going to be like, well, if you're a friend of Guardrum, and you're obviously a Celestial, how could you be too old?
How could he be what?
How could you be too old if you're Celestial? My character's saying this in Celestial.
Are you sure you want someone as unlucky as me to come along? Probably.
Did you just call him Celestial and he treated normal?
Celestial. I don't know anything about Celestials. All I know is
I was gonna say, suddenly you know more than I do.
Well, you replied to me in Celestial, and this guy understands Celestial. So
Yeah.
that confirms that
so he's gonna say-
somehow y'all are Celestial.
don't know anything about celestials. All I know is that our family's cursed.
Come on. There's a spell for that.
Spells.
You're not wrong.
Haven't heard of spells in a long time.
Hmm.
You're saying you've got magic in a place like this?
Yes. As my horse is... Oh, I'll just stride up to him, place my hand on his shoulder, and cast protection from good and evil.
Well, that's certainly magic.
Also, the animals. I just realized that.
Your friend Gardner was right.
Well-
You guys are not from here.
No, where I'm from, there is no such thing as luck. It's either you die or you don't, but it matters on how you win.
Listen. There are worse fates here than death.
Oh, trust me,
So, he points in the direction that Gardner went. He went that way. If you're absolutely sure you want someone as lucky as me to come along with,
This guy's really down on himself. I'm going to try and use persuasion to, bolster his spirits just a little bit more.
all right, try.
This half orc is so lovable.
That's a 14.
So what exactly do you say to him?
As I said, I come from a place where there is only skill. If you are unlucky, then I find that hard to believe. Sitting out, perfectly fine, in the middle of the fall.
You were cutting out a bit during the beginning of that. If you're really
He's saying that he finds it hard to believe that someone who's perfectly fine sitting in this forest is unlucky.
okay, that's everything that I made out. I just didn't hear the part about where he comes from.
If it's any consolation, I'll make sure you're safe.
He chuckles to himself. And he's like, I really don't want to go back there.
Your choice. I'm not forcing you to do it. Alright, thank you for the information.
Do you know, have you seen that thing attack? Do you know how it attacks?
Yes.
That was a 14 persuasion. Pretty good.
Yeah, well, I have a +6. I didn't roll that.
Oh, so it was an 8. Okay.
Whatever you do, don't trust what you see in the fog.
Can you give me a description of the creature?
It's got, sometimes it looks like it has a lion's mane and like a lion's face with like lizard arms and a snake tail, and then other times it looks like it has a face like it's wearing the intestines of its victims.
Okay. I'm gonna make a knowledge religion check to see if I can figure out what kind of thing this is. Or nature, if that would be more applicable.
Actually, I would say don't. It's not just what you see. Just don't trust anything in the fog.
Okay.
I see.
But on the roll, JJ, would you want me to roll religion or nature to try and identify it?
This would be religion.
Religion?
Mhm.
That's a 14.
14 gets you, essentially, it sounds like the description sounds like some type of chimera. However, the way that it acts and fights doesn't sound anything like a chimera.
So I look down at him and it's like, okay, so it's kind of like a chimera. Yeah. But my character starts riding off in the direction.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. So he's like, give
If we get
Gardrum
bladed in here, we can kill this chimera.
give Gardrum my regards. I
Yes.
Will
mean,
do.
two
Essentially what?
barbarians, a fighter, and finally a bunch of mages. That'd be pretty balanced.
Yeah.
Just like Larv patiently waiting in the background just to be mentioned.
Awesome.
But, let me eat that horse. No.
How have you been bladed?
I've been alright. Very tired. Today sucked, but I'm here now at home
Aw.
cooking some wieners.
That's good.
Oscar
Sorry.
Mayer?
Are you gonna be able to make it to the One Piece adventure on the date that we set it?
Let us see. Let us see. I don't see why not.
Yay!
Unless my mom is like, you have to come to my birthday, but I also work that day.
Jeez.
Do you have another day that possibly works better? I'm not
I mean,
sure.
We
again,
can
I
push
don't
it,
mind.
guys. I don't mind pushing it back. The thing is that I wanted to set it sometime after we got 6 sessions done, because I didn't want Bladed to wait for so long. But
No,
like
it's
we can
good.
always set it sometime.
The biggest thing is like, I might ask off for that day, so I might just see if I can ask off that day, so I can probably do something earlier with my mom in the day, and then join in later for a session.
It's up to you guys. Whatever.
Awesome.
Whatever you guys want.
Awesome.
It's enough of a leeway for me to like at least ask if I can have it off.
It's supposed to be a 3-shot Bladed. Just that's the thing though.
That's unfortunate.
It's kind of like an episode, is the way he put it.
So the biggest thing is I have off on Sundays and Tuesdays.
Sundays.
Those are my 2 days.
Aw.
So that's the biggest thing. It's Mondays I come back at 7 p.m.
So if he
And-
comes back at 7 p.m., would everybody else be okay starting later than usual for just those 3 weeks?
I get off like earlier than that on those days anyway, so
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I get off work at 7 p.m. I get around at home from like 7:30 to 7:50.
If we were
'Cause
to
I live
do, yeah, if we
not
were to
super
do-
close.
and we could always do 3 weeks and then a one shot, and then 3 weeks and then 3 weeks and then a one shot. That way we're still doing a one shot every 6 weeks, and we're jumping between the 2 sessions more often. So when you are free, you can, you know.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it's not too bad that like my fear is that having you guys wait for me later is gonna bog down to things. But again,
Well, I make my own hours, so I'm fine.
I
know
don't
some
mind
people-
going early.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to keep sessions down to 3 hours. Speaking of which, let me check where we're at.
oh yeah, I definitely just sidetracked us for like 10 minutes. I'm sorry.
We are 15 minutes out from the end of the session. But yeah, but yeah, Bladed. So yeah, I'll try to keep it to 3 hours. That'll probably be if like 7:30 or 8 you start. That'd be like 11 o'clock. We would end at the latest. Give or take like 20 minutes, because I always like to give myself.
Yeah,
some wiggle room.
and if that's okay with you guys, then I would deeply appreciate it, and I would love to join.
Awesome.
course. Yeah.
We're gonna
not a
need the
problem.
We're gonna need the captain of the crew, dude.
That's fair.
We have
I'm
a
very
picture we need to
good with
draw as well.
Because you already grabbed that up with your character design. So I'm like, yeah, we need the captain, guys.
Oh, that's right. I did draw my
Nice.
guy.
DM me with your about your prices for commissions on those drawings because Lewin did something pretty amazing. We need a picture for.
We do.
Wait, who?
Sailor's
Sailor.
character. She
Oh, is she using it?
we would like to commission you to draw basically her character, which is a moon elf. He in desperation against almost like an elemental, like multiple all four elements kind of being held together like in the shape of an animal. It's like a T-Rex. And in a panic, Lewin pulls out a bunny elemental that's full of fungus and spores and drugs the thing.
Like just held it above her head and got a sniff right before biting, and just like
Drugs
walked
everybody
off.
around her too, around him as well.
All right, I might need more context with this because
It was a pack of
immediately what I think
T-Rexes
of is like
and-
fucking Avatar, T-Rex, and then like a drug bunny made of mushrooms.
So
all
And
the
just
animals-
Leowin being like, "I'm a drug you."
All the animals in this universe are elementals, and these were chaos elementals that have all the elements. And I had, you remember that I'm like the samurai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had been carrying this rabbit around for a while, using it to knock out this guy we're following, so that he would sleep, and we could sleep. 'cause he just
Gilgamesh
goes
is the Luffy
nonstop.
of the group, okay? He's an NPC who's unreliable, but really powerful, but he kind of just wanders off on a regular basis, and you've been drugging him to keep him on track, okay?
Christ Almighty, I missed a lot of things. I didn't realize that it would take 3 weeks for me to completely be behind in the lore.
Week 4, and you were there at week 0, so it's
Yeah, I
been-
know. Larv is just like a figment of everyone's imagination. Everyone thought he existed for a moment, and then like everyone woke up and like, what the
Ripped away.
wasn't there fucking? Didn't he appear for like a little bit and just fuck shit up, and then got fucked up, and then he just left?
Hosser's character has treated it like a dream, so we had to accept this.
It was a dream.
he had to like he mentioned it, and we're like, oh, I guess that's what we're doing now.
It's just like it's just like, oh, okay. So did everyone just have the same exact dream?
Right, exactly. That's
Me
what
and Joe just decided that if we see you again, I'm just gonna be like, I trust this guy. I can't put my finger on
I
it.
trust this guy.
I don't understand, but his muscles just seem to give me safety.
Hey, real quick, can we just wrap up and say we meet up back together?
Well, okay, yeah, no, I can do this, no problem. So here we go. So Gardrim, you catch up with Gilgamesh, who is standing at like the edge of the fog, and it looks like she's getting ready for war. Like he puts down like some spears in the ground, like in some ceremonial thing, draws out his axe and like draws like a line in the ground, like circles and stuff like that. And
So I don't need to drug you this time?
Good to see you. Good to see you caught up, brother. How can I? You ready to do this?
Half a day.
What?
We need time for the others to catch up, and for us to sleep. You've been running for 3 days. We need you. We need you to be able to catch the mountain.
Catch the mountain.
Can you catch the mountain right now, brother?
Of course I can. It's
Wrong.
me we're talking about. And you were right. I was freaking out for no reason when I was seeing this giant mountain and all I had was a bunny to
rested.
defend myself, okay? It's not a big deal.
Fully rested. You were worried you couldn't. I don't believe you can. Exhausted. You rest tonight. We fight as a group in the morning. We fight hard and we survive. We do this as a group. For once, Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh remains quiet. Do you take his silence as if he's listening?
I take his silence as he's contemplating something complicated. And I'm going to keep my eye on him as I wait for the others.
Okay. He goes through his bag and he drinks some ambrosia. Okay.
I was actually going to offer you this one.
Wait, what?
I was actually going to offer you this ambrosia. I'm sure you're starting to run low. You only have 3 more, right?
3 is all I need.
I have my initial 9.
You're gonna need those. He chucks it
I
on the floor
actually
and
have 10.
he chucks it on the floor and runs into the fog.
Could I try to catch him and smash the jar on his face?
You can try. You can absolutely try. You see him start to go.
What would this be? Acrobatics?
This is gonna be an opposed strength check.
Can I do it as a dex to slip between his grasps? And, he's muscly, I'm quick.
Yeah, if you want to try.
Does this count as an attack?
No.
I was gonna say, I am now a samurai, and
So-
I can use my bonus action to get advantage on an attack.
He rolled terribly. But he got a 13.
Fuck. I got a
Yeah.
10.
He just goes into the fog. With all of his strength, he just goes into the fog with his weapon, and that fog is thick.
I throw my axe into a tree, and I go into the fog, but I stealth
Okay.
quietly behind him.
Okay. So you guys go into the fog, and the party later shows up, seeing this hatchet in the tree.
Of course I roll good now. That's a 23 stealth, by the way. I disappear in the fog.
So, yeah. So that essentially, yeah. What does everyone do when they? I mean, actually, when everyone arrives, that's all you guys see, and that's where we're gonna end it.
Oh my god.
Oh
It
no,
just
they've
fades
done
out
it!
with my character going. They're gone.
You
Fucking
see-
Christ.
You see the axe
We
in the
couldn't
tree.
warn them. They already went in. We couldn't warn them.
Anyway,
You all,
That's
you
a-
all know. You all knew how Gilgamesh was gonna be. You all knew.
We were coming to some kind of terms with him.
Didn't you
He's
harness
not
something off of the
reasonable.
rabbit?
Huh?
That's what I tried to smash in his face, but I missed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or I couldn't get a hold of him to do it.
So yeah. You still got the jar. But you guys are in
I
the.
still have the jar.
Hmm?
I'm glad I at least still have the jar.
Well, yeah, you didn't. I mean, yeah, it wasn't a terrible roll, and it was just.
Is this session 4 or 5?
This is 4. No, 5. This is 5. Fuck. 6 is next week, and then we got a one shot of 10 Candles run by Hoster. He's gonna kill us all.
yes I am.
Are we considering moving it back a week for Bladed?
Well, I mean, he's coming for the One Piece. If he wants to make it to the 10
I mean,
Candles, we can talk
moving
about
that
pushing the
back a
time
week
back.
so that he can make it back.
You mean
make it to the.
like start at
to the
7
One Piece.
or 8 o'clock or something like that?
I just meant so that he could make it to the One Piece the week after that, so it wasn't on his mom's birthday, you know.
It's fine. I think I'll
can
have to
adjust it.
plan for it. So what I can do is just ask off for that day, and then just do something with her in the early hour.
Yeah, just tell them it's your mom's birthday and you want to spend it with her or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't, because I have paid days off. and I haven't had to ask for a day off in like months. So
Ooh,
So yeah,
fancy.
like I'm more than willing to push it back if it comes down to a bladed, because
yeah,
I think your
if
family
I for
should.
whatever reason couldn't make it work, I would like let you guys know well in advance.
All right. Hey, by the way, if it does turn out to be that way, bladed, then I mean, we could always do another one shot. That could be fun. If Gardrim, Ian, if you want to run something, you can run something if you'd like.
To be fair, when I saw you type that, Sailor, I thought it said, "I love his interpolation," and I was very confused.
Sorry.
No, it's my brain. You don't have to apologize for my brain. I'm very dumb.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't it? I love it.
Wait, what
Yeah,
happened?
that is awesome.
What happened?
Did you
Can we-
just do that?
No,
we
no, no,
make
no, no.
that-
I made it a little while back.
I wanted to check with him. I didn't feel right just posting it without
Oh, it's a
checking.
picture. That's right. You're showing the One Piece characters, aren't you?
Mm-mm.
No, what is
No,
it?
I made a picture of Lewin.
Oh, that's right.
For this game. And I thought
Oh,
it was a
I
pretty
should share the One Piece ones. Hang on.
Yes! Oh, he did
Bladed,
an amazing
just
job with
met
those as
different
well.
Dragonborn.
He's
I'll
so
be right
talented.
back. I gotta go to the bath.
All right, guys. Everyone
Awesome.
say goodbye to everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
No, you gotta say goodbye. You're ruining everything.